evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of heavyweight action. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Sonny Liston's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Power puncher facing a high stamina guy, a well-conditioned guy. How can the well-conditioned fighter best guard his body so that the power puncher isn't targeting him?
Well, move it. Get on his bicycle a little bit. Don't stay right in front. If that power puncher is the power puncher, that's his strength. But his weakness is he probably has to have you right in front. Give him angles.
There's a right hand. Good defensive skill. Scored well with the hook. Gets rid of that effort. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Liston's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut.
Let it go!
He scores with the left. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Final 10 seconds of round number one. Teddy, I'm going to call this one a little baking soda and vinegar matchup. You know what happens when you put those two things together?
Yeah, you get a volcano and it's going to explode. And I think before the night's over, you're going to see that.
Beautiful, beautiful. I want another round exactly like that. This is your fight, all right? You're in complete control of this fight. Make your presence known out there now.
Here we go. Round two is underway.
Keep that head moving, baby. Come on, champ.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Let's key in more on Sonny Liston offensively, and specifically his jab. Solid. A sharp knifing punch. That power hand just scored the knockdown. This actually may make for a more dangerous Sonny Liston as he rises up after being knocked down. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Blocks the headshot. Halfway through this round. You see how he timed that? Overhand right after blocking the shot. And now he's targeting upstairs. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. When he lands that jab and that straight punch. Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for a much anticipated main event. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real.
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Now, in a matchup of a power puncher versus a speedy fighter, if you're the power puncher, what do you try to accomplish? Wow, nice flush left hand. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, he goes down hard, and now he's got a real problem ahead of him. Plenty of time for his opponent to jump on him. Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. That hook was well off the mark. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. Liston's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. What a shot. Big hook comes in. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. He better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
Flush right hand to the head. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Keep your hands up. Don't worry, all right? I just need you to focus and keep your hands up. Keep working the jab, okay? Double up the jab and just keep moving. You okay? Good. I need you to use your feet, all right? Move around.
Right. Keep boxing just like that. You're gonna take this one.
New round underway here. He's hoping that it doesn't look like the last stanza where he was knocked down.
Well, this is a sport, a profession where hope is attached to something very tangible. You know, it's not just a notion, we hope, but it's attached to his jab. It's attached to his head movement. He has a good jab. He has good head movement. Guess what? he has hope he'll be okay the next round.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. What was it that Sonny Liston lacked? Not that he lacked much, but that maybe he could have improved that wouldn't have made him an all-time great.
The things outside the ring. You know, these things socially that were part of his life. The demons. Maybe the people that were involved in his career. That those things, I think, got in the way of him being a great fighter, or at least having a great career of longevity.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Effective work with that flush overhand right. Targeting the uppercut, and it worked. Sonny Liston's proving to be elusive.
Off the ropes!
10 seconds remaining in this round. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do.
That was all of it. Nice work. Nice work. You're doing well.
All right, deep breath now. Deep breath. Relax. Relax. Are you all right? I need you to keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, all right? I need you to focus.
Well, he got caught by a lucky punch in that last round. It did do some damage, but now you can tell he's right back where he wants to be, fresh and ready as we start this round.
I don't take lightly when a guy gets dropped, but you know what?
He is damaged badly, and yet another big shot comes in. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. Somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
Blocks that punch. Banking away a body shot with the right hand. Through this round. Not able to land the uppercut. A headshot blocked. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
Keep your hands up.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. And that's the end of round 3.
Okay, keep your hands up. Keep them up, all right? I mean, you know, he caught you with your hands down.
Listen, he's done. He's done. I want you to double up the jab, then finish off with that hook. Okay? 1, 1, 2. Okay, baby. Beautiful.
Well, if things continue like this is going to be an interesting stretch run of this fight. Beginning of round number 4. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Commits to the straight right. It's much too early for him to be hearing this kind of analysis, but it's true. Liston's punches right now are slowing down. He's tired.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if he's mentally tired, he's discouraged, or physically he didn't put the work in.
You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good question, but you have to remember this fighter has been there before. So just remember, I have dealt with it before. And then you have to be David Copperfield. A little bit of a magician, a little smoke and mirrors, and con your opponent. Let him think you're all right. Let him think you even want to fight, when really you just want to buy a little time.
Teddy, you gotta like this because he's using that jab the way you like him to.
Especially when you're being aggressive. You walk in, you want to walk in where the guy can't see you coming. That jab blinds your opponent.
That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Boy, I don't like the way it's solid. That was a big shot that caught him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Hey, Sonny Liston may have beat that count. He may be wanting to continue on and fight here, but look at his eyes. Do you see what I see? This is a guy that can go at any time. Clinch him! Way to block there. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger. But you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
He has a new round in front of him, but I don't know that there's any new hope. He's been down numerous times tonight, including that last round.
You never know what a person's capable of when they're pushed to the brink. But this would be very unlikely. It would be spectacular.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
And banging away he goes. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
To beat the count. It'll go down as a knockout, Teddy.
Perfectly timed punch.
For the official particulars, let's send it up to the ring. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time at the fights. Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for a much-anticipated main event. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they're scheduled to go to full 12 here tonight. Round one now underway. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Teddy, we've seen both these guys before, and we have a feeling, just kind of have the feeling that it could be one of those special nights.
Yeah, because their styles, it suits up for one of those special nights.
Should be a real interesting matchup here in this fight because no doubt about it, Ray has a target on him, and he's got a power puncher standing opposite him.
Yeah, but that's what's a good thing about being Sugar Ray Leonard is, because he's so solid in so many areas. He's technically solid. And you know what that means? That means defensively he knows what he's doing too. So he's going to find a way to disarm this guy with the bomb. He knows how to technically, how to physically, how to defensively get rid of that power.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Looks to the head. Nice work to the midsection with the left. Good flush shot upstairs. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Firing off the uppercuts, great exchange.
Cover!
Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
All we need is water up there, and that's it. You don't need that, no, throw that away.
Here we go, round two is underway. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Tried the hook, didn't get it. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Sugar Ray Leonard's off mark all night long. And Teddy just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad. Solid. Oh, right to the gut and right to the ground he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And Sugar Ray Leonard goes down and now is rising to his feet.
And now is going to show you something that you don't usually see. Something that usually you need an x-ray machine to see. Inside him. You know outside what he has, all that great talent. Now he's going to show you inside what he has.
Missed that uppercut. Leonard stunned, and he is hurt. Sugar Ray showing defense, able to block that punch. Does a nice job of backing him into the corner there. He missed with that headshot. Final 10 seconds. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself a bit. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger, but you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
A new round underway here. Leonard's hoping that he doesn't make a defensive flaw like he did in the last round. That cost him a knockdown.
See, that's where another set of eyes come in. That's where you depend on your corner. They're calm enough. They can see something that you didn't see. As hopefully the corner has told him what he did wrong.
Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Now hugging on the inside. Sugar Ray Leonard comes from a Sugar Ray Leonard's crushed by a big left hand. And he clinches yet again. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay. And he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Leonard's thumped by a left hand. He's clinching a lot here, Teddy. Now, do you think that's the best way to deal with the after effects of the knockdown?
Yeah, as long as you're not reaching, as long as you're not overextending yourself to grab the guy, because then you could leave yourself open, and then you're gonna be on the floor again.
What an impact that left hand just made by Sugar Ray Leonard. Back and forth exchange. 10 seconds to go in this third round. Targeting a left hand to the body. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Okay, relax now. How you feeling in there? Just stay alert.
Don't fight his fight. Jab and move. Look, you're standing straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body more.
The beginning of round 4, a chance to look at the scorecards. And Teddy, you like what he's done so far early, a clean sweep of all 3 rounds.
Yeah, a couple of rounds were close, but on the inside, when both of them had their chance to separate a little bit, he was the one who made...
Big left hand. Did you see that? Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? Leonard's back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
Really on the mark with that overhand left. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. There it is! Forget about the judges. This one may be over now. Leonard's down, and he looks like he's in bad shape.
When you fall that way, you usually don't get up.
It's over. This fight is over. Mundine's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner. Anthony Mundine's able to come up with a knockout victory, and he does it that early in the fight.
And does it with one shot that he never saw.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
They're scheduled for 12. Here's round number 1. Teddy, let me put you in this spot. You're in the locker room with Marvelous Marvin Hagler. You know you're going up against a guy who likes to fight on the outside. What are your instructions before you head out to the ring?
Oh, you know he wants to fight on the outside. First of all, the easiest thing to say is just get inside, but I discourage him on the outside. I have Marvin Hagler. He can fight on the outside with anybody just about. I would use the jab, discourage him a little bit on the outside, and then slowly start walking him down.
Nice block by Emmanuel Augustus. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Halfway through round number 1. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. And he ties up on the inside. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Well timed by Emmanuel Augustus. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Augustus is tagged by that powerful hook. The countdown, the final moments of this round. It's easy to see Marvelous Marvin Hagler's physical strength. Just look at the guy. What about his strengths overall for his skill set as a fighter?
Well, he can mix it up. You know, he's a guy that's not one-dimensional. He can fight with you with what you just said, that skill set of power, of strength, physicality, but he can box real well. Matter of fact, in some ways, he's almost better boxing than he is coming forward.
Oh, look at me. This is yours. You hear me? This is your fight. Keep it up.
is he doing this? Can you explain this right here? I mean, he's not doing anything.
Either he's been hurt where we didn't see the punch early on, or right now he's thinking about getting out of there. He just doesn't want to fight anymore. He's broken down.
Come on, now's your chance.
Halfway through round number 2. Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. On the receiving end of a big and accurate hook that wasted no time. Marvelous Marvin with a big left hand. And that round comes to an end. And you know, I've turned to you many times throughout our careers broadcasting together and said, why is this guy not throwing punches? I just don't get it, Teddy.
Well, there's 2 reasons usually. One is he's not in shape. In this case, I think he's in shape. He doesn't want to throw. I know that boggles your mind, too. What do you mean he doesn't want to throw? You're thinking to yourself, he's a fighter. He's in the ring. He knows that he has to throw punches. But if he throws punches, he also has to put himself in a position where the guy's going to throw back. That means he has to take more chances. And some guys would rather not take those chances.
Something for himself, and it's a left hand. Augustus is making me wonder if his legs are really, truly underneath him after being stunned earlier. I mean, you see him clinching here, Teddy.
And right now, he's starting to wonder whether or not that should be his nickname.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. To the halfway point of this 3rd round. You know, we only show up when it's time to watch them do their thing for the fight, but they're really working at it day in and day out just to make weight. What's so tough about making weight in boxing?
Well, it can weigh you down. I mean, it takes discipline. And all of a sudden, it allows...
Beautiful game plan there. Out from range and into the power.
Just the way he and his trainer drew it up on the chalkboard.
Finish with the hook. Finish with the hook.
Hagler's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Gets rid of that effort. 10 seconds to go in this round. And that does it for this round.
Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab, all right? Keep throwing that jab.
All right, all right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're looking good. Just keep it up. Keep those hands moving, all right? Keep the hands moving.
His opponent may regret the way he has started this fight tonight, finding himself already in a hole on Teddy's scorecard, down 3 rounds. Nice block by Emmanuel Augustus. Emmanuel Augustus is not putting forth much offense at all. Now, listen, I get it. You put forth some offense, you got hurt, you were stunned in this fight, so now you're strictly thinking defense. But at some point, he's got to change.
Yeah, he does. Otherwise, he can't win this fight. And his opponent is just going to keep coming like that ocean, banging into that shore, and it's going to come further up the shoreline. It's not going to go away.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by marvelous Marvin Hagler. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Scored well up top.
Jump on it right now.
Nice strike after catching one by marvelous Marvin Hagler. Just grabbing onto his opponent. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Marvin Hagler.
Move your head. You're not focusing.
Good flush shot upstairs. Last 10 seconds. End of the round, and that was a very good example of how to be efficient with what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a good example of how, as you say, Joe, he doesn't waste anything. You know, he wants to make everything count, but it gives hope that the other guy can come back, because there's spots where you can out-hustle. While he's being so conservative, you could just outwork him a little.
Nice work on the outside. Nice work on the outside. Keep it up. Now listen to you. Your best.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Hagler's got a way of just getting away from that punch.
He's tired, champ. Come on, now's your chance.
Precision work with the left hand by Marvin Hagler. Halfway into round number 5 here. Little head hunting with the left. Accurate hook by Emmanuel Augustus.
Jump on it right now.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Good solid overhand left. Really nice round out of him right there. And we haven't been able to say that much. I think that was by far one of his better efforts. He won that last round. He is trailing on the scorecards, but I do believe he won that last round.
Yeah, well, what I like the most is he could have easily, he could have capitulated a little bit. He could have, spit the bit a little bit. You're not supposed to, but hey, these are human beings. They do it. He could have gotten frustrated. He's not. He's got himself together. He's acting like a pro. He's doing what he needs to do to get back in his race or back in his fight.
Busy. Don't take a break with this guy, you hear me?
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. What impact from that uppercut by Emmanuel Augustus.
He's tired, champ. Come on, now's your chance.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Able to dismiss it.
Jump on right now.
That's a fierce left hand that landed by Marvin Hagler. Marvin Hagler's really got a way about him when it comes to his footwork, his movement. It's serving him very well defensively.
Yes, it is. He's controlling range. He's controlling distance. He's keeping his opponent where he wants him.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Halfway through round 6.
He's tired, champ. Come on, now's your chance. Double up your... It's all right. Keep moving.
A flush hook scores well for him.
Jump on right now.
Not precise at all by Emmanuel Augustus. Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
All right, come on, let's finish this. Keep going. Just keep going. You're doing great, but let's keep working out there.
Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay? That was good. That was real good. They took a lot out in that round. Now keep that up.
There's water up there, that's it. You don't need that, no, throw that away.
Six rounds in the books, 6 to go.
Keep moving.
Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Emmanuel Augustus.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. Make him miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Jump on right now. Don't let him get at you.
At the halfway point of round 7. Augustus is throwing a lot of punches right here, but not a lot of them are landing.
And that could be very discouraging to the guy who's throwing them because he's working, but he's starting to get a little frustrated, a little concerned that he's not doing damage, as you said.
And he's holding. What a good counterpunch by Emmanuel Augustus.
Circle it. Move.
coming towards the end of the 7th round. 10 seconds to go. Augustus's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. And that's the end of round 7.
Good job there, bro. Feel nice.
We got it.
Listen, I'm not gonna stand there. You gotta breathe. Just breathe. Relax. How you feeling out there? Now, you're not winning this fight, right? You're not winning. He's beating you. I need you to throw more than one punch out there.
You know, they call them the championship rounds for a reason, and we're not quite there yet. Just about halfway through this fight. Here, round number 8 underway, and he's up on your scorecard, Teddy, but the toughest test is yet to come.
Yeah, it's kind of like a doctor. You know, he's been working the rounds all day long, but now it becomes the night time. You know, the emergencies cases are going to come in and stuff. Can he keep that concentration? Can he take care of the patients at the same level he did earlier in the day?
Hagler's got to figure out a way to do something different here. I mean, I know he's committed to being a counterpuncher, but right now he's giving rounds away.
Yeah, he is, because he's waiting for things to happen that are not happening. You know, he's laying back, he's waiting for the guy to walk in. See, to be a good counterpuncher, an effective counterpuncher, guy has to come close to you. But his opponent's staying at a distance. He's not giving him anything to counter.
The halfway point of round number 8. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
That's my man. Keep fighting.
Just an excessive amount of holding here. Just much too much clinching.
Punch and move.
Augustus's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
Jump on him right now. He's tied. Yeah, champ, he's tied. Look at him. Keep moving. Keep moving.
He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. Big right hand from Emmanuel Augustus.
You're losing this fight. I need you to take some chances now. You have to take a chance with this guy, all right? You got that? You have to take a risk. Pace yourself, okay? No wild punches. Pick your punches. Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel them ropes, move away. Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into them without throwing a punch.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Emmanuel Augustus is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Little head knocking with that right hand. You can see how effective Hagler was by that punch moments ago. Now the question is, what will he do to survive this round? Personally, I think he should just go in there and tie up his opponent.
Keep your hands up.
Now this is a spot we're not used to seeing with Hagler, but you know he's capable of handling it. Nearly knocked down. Instead, he recovers, and the marvelous one looks to mount a comeback.
Good job.
90 seconds into the 9th round. Hagler's been able to let loose. He's throwing punches. He's just not landing enough of them.
Well, he's throwing them from a little too far away. He's not getting into that punching chamber. He's starting to launch him just a little too soon, and his opponent is worn.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Stay away from the inside, baby. Stay away from the inside.
See, that's what you want from his left hand. That's exactly what it should be doing, that left hand by Emmanuel Augustus.
He's tired. He's tired, champ. Come on, now's your chance.
Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Get some water. You good? You all right? Breathe.
Hagler's opponent is not seeing the damaged goods he was opposite of in the last round. This is a different fighter starting this round right here. Augustus is in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Concéntrate en él, vamos, concéntrate en él, vamos.
Not an accurate hook at all.
Hook off the jab.
And we've reached the halfway point of round 10.
Double up on those punches. Double up. Come on, double up on the punches. One, two. Keep working. Keep working. You're doing great, champ. Keep going.
A well-placed overhand right. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Hagler's trainer is telling him, hey, just stick with what you've been doing. Yeah, but what he was doing caused him to get rocked earlier.
Yeah, sometimes you have to make an adjustment. Now, they don't feel it's time yet, but that time's coming. It's coming quick.
All right. You want this fight? Because listen to me, man. If you want this fight, you got it.
Now, I don't want to see you slug it out with this guy, all right? Keep your range. Jab, jab, right, okay? He's throwing his low. That was it. He's tired. Go for him now. Come on.
Augustus is enjoying a comfortable lead on Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 11. Teddy, you've been in this position many times in your career.
Yeah, what you want to do is you tell the guy, the obvious is, you know, don't make mistakes, but go out there and keep doing what you're doing. One of the mistakes could be stop doing what you're doing. Don't just stop offense because you're worried about defense. Keep throwing the punches, but make sure that you're alert and make sure that defensively you're on top of yourself.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Protect yourself.
Relax, relax.
Here's something that's a key factor now, and that is his ability to simply defend himself. He's doing a wonderful job at it.
Yeah, he is, and that gives him the ability to always be fresh and confident round after round since he's not taking a lot of punishment.
Halfway through this 11th round. Emmanuel Augustus is able to avoid that punch.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Watch that.
Unable to score. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Marvin Hagler's knocked down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
His opponent is probably wishing this would never be the case, but Hagler is getting right back up and right back into this fight. Well off the mark by Emmanuel Augustus. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round.
Hold him, damn it, hold him! Clinch, clinch!
Just what he needed, the bell to end that round. He was taking a lot of punishment there.
Well, if he hit a bad driver, you know, he was a golfer, you say he has to have a short memory. Forget about it. There's another hole coming up. Well, you have to have a short memory right here as a fighter. The only thing is you better get some advice to go out there because you don't want to hit that fairway the same way.
No need to get excited. We came to win. Throw more punches. You're not throwing enough punches.
12th and final round.
Come on, now, keep your distance. Keep your distance. Unload! Unload! More punches!
He's tired. He's tired, champ. Come on, now's your chance.
And he engages in the clinch.
Jump on him right now.
Right to the body. Augustus has given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
Keep moving.
Just look at the way he is right now, Teddy. Hard charging with that right hand. And he just holds on there. He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him. Look at that. Sometimes timing means speed. That was the case as marvelous Marvin Hagler ate a well-timed power punch and went down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Look at Marvin Hagler. Look at Marvin. He doesn't look so marvelous right now. Able to get up, but clearly damaged.
Clearly damaged, and there's a lot of time left in his round.
Last 10 seconds of the fight. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Well, you should lose your judge's license if you have it any other way but the obvious here, Teddy.
Yeah, if they do that, I want to put those guys on a poster, a wanted poster, that you don't want that.
Here's our ring announcer. Augustus' dominating performance gets the payoff with the decision. A unanimous decision. Teddy, your scorecard reflects that as well. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for our main event of the evening. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round 1 underway.
Hey, you got some of that too. Let's go.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Unable to make an impact there by Ricky Hatton. When a right-handed fighter faces a southpaw like we see here tonight, Teddy, that right jab is right up against his jab.
That's absolutely right. And you know what? That's a great point, because there lies maybe the greatest advantage for the southpaw, because now the orthodox fighter doesn't feel comfortable using his jab. It doesn't land. It doesn't have the clearance that it usually has. And therefore, he doesn't use it, and he hurts himself.
Halfway through this round here. Solid shot, the overhand left. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Hooks on the inside. Hooks on the inside.
Good step back counter punch there.
Come on.
I think you can just sense right away that strategy is going to be key here. This isn't going to be some wild type raw. This is going to be a very technical, strategic type fight.
Absolutely, Joe. Each guy waiting for the other one to make the first mistake.
All right, keep your hands up and throw your hands. Uppercut, then left. Uppercut with the right, then the left. Always uppercuts, okay? Keep busy on the inside. Bang the body, then finish with the...
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Nice block by Holt. Holt's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Listen, everybody likes to see a great knockout shot to the chin. But truth be told, at this stage of a fight, the foundation for winning comes by going down. Holt's clearly affected by that. Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway, and you can't use him right now. He's a guy that likes to move his head. He's got to start doing that. Try to cement those feet down the best he can and get some head movement.
Scored well with that right hand to the body. Holt's almost looking foolish that time he missed so bad. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. And this round comes to an end. Hatton's got things going his way right now. He just got to his man in that last round, but he'd love to score a knockdown coming up here.
Well, what he has to do is continue along the line that he started now. He's starting to find him with the jab, and he's putting things behind it.
Okay? Keep circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving side to side, all right? Just keep moving. Don't let him get that power shot. Now listen, you need to keep moving out there.
Considering the fact that in the last round he got tagged hard, he looks great right now to open up this round.
Well, I'm not shocked because I think he has character. I think there's substance to him. And the only way that you find the mettle of a person is when you test him, when you push him up against the cliff. And he's being tested now, and he's showing what he's made of.
Holt's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Absorbing a left hand. Right to the belt line.
Shorten it up.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Holt's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Now he ties up there, not able to land the headshot. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. And he returns on that exchange. Good smooth work by Holt. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
And the round comes to an end.
Come on, this is it. You gotta make it right now. You can't just move around. You gotta. All right, breathe. Breathe. Deep breath. Get some water. All right, you're good, okay? You're good out there. Now breathe for me, breathe. Now listen, he threw a wide punch and he caught you. Now tighten up your punches, all right? He's looking for that.
Hatton's ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we take a peek at those scores for the first time here today. Round number 4 just underway. After 3 rounds, he finds himself up just a round, but nothing really to pull away early on. He does a nice job with the uppercut, and I think fans, especially fans that like the big shots, lots of offense, they love that power punch.
Yeah, because, you know, it's something that comes out of nowhere. It has real impact. It has vision value to it. I mean, it gets your attention. All of a sudden, it explodes up the middle, and bang, the head comes up, and it gives an opportunity for a little sweat to fly and for other punches to find that chin before it comes back down.
He just missed that shot up top. Teddy, I'm not sure there is a more passionate and loyal group of fans in all of boxing than the Ricky Hatton fans from Manchester City. I mean, they've even created their own theme song, the Ricky Hatton Wonderland, like Winter Wonderland.
Well, when you go to a Ricky Hatton fight, when you go to a fight in Europe, in this case in London, you feel like you're at a soccer game because they don't just cheer, they sing.
Holt's punches are way off the mark. He's been committed to throwing plenty of them. He just hasn't been committed to hitting plenty of the target.
No, and it's not like his opponent suddenly became the invisible man. I mean, he's right there in front of him. It's just that he's tired, and these punches are coming from left field, and guess what? They're not getting to the plate.
Ricky the Hitman Hatton with a big right hand. Hatton's going well with the hook on the inside again. But, Teddy, I'm looking at it saying I can't believe nothing's coming back at him. There's got to be the opportunity there to counter that, right?
There is an opportunity, especially because he's taking a picture a little bit. You know, he's looking at what he does. He keeps doing that, so flashbulbs might go off right in his eyes, in his head.
You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
You don't need that.
Look,
Throw
he's
that away.
standing.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway.
You're not focusing.
He got hit right there, but he also gave solid shot. The left hand came in. Big shot. He goes down. He has so much time now, he's going to be forced to survive.
One, two, three, four, five.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him.
You gotta see that.
Parries that punch intended for the head. You can just tell that he's lacking that jab there. He just hasn't committed to throwing it at all.
I mean, that's the most basic thing in the world, is to use that jab. That jab does so many things for you. Keeps the guy defensive, and obviously it sets up your offense.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Holt's been hurt by that shot.
Focus, focus. Keep moving.
Well, he may be in bad shape, but all of a sudden, he's able to avoid punches and survive.
You know, boxing is a funny business. It's a metaphor for life. You know, sometimes you have somebody outside and they don't say what they want to say. They have to have a drink. A little alcohol.
Wow! He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. That's it. The fight is over. Ricky Hatton's bombs away worked again. Knockout victory for him. Ricky Hatton's fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this game here, this boxing game. And the business component is, yeah, you got to win, but you want to win spectacularly. You want to get people interested, excited. He just did that.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside.